Welcome to the UMass Hockey Pre-Show. I am your host, Colin McCarthy, alongside Kayla, Gregoire, and Matt Skillings. We're here today previewing UMass's first matchup against BU of the weekend. In UMass's last series, they lost both games to Providence, 7-4, and then 4-3 in overtime. Kayla, what did you make of that series?
I think my biggest takeaway is how big the freshmen were contributing. They were most of the goals, and I think they definitely were still showing that inexperience, but they were definitely still contributing. And if they can get rid of that inexperience, they can definitely be big contributors in BU.
Anything to add there?
The biggest thing I saw was that they just didn't play a full 60 minutes either night. The first night they gave up a bunch of goals in the first two periods, and they fought back a little bit in the third period. And then Saturday night they really just gave away the lead in the third period and overtime. So if they play a full 60 minutes, they'll come out on top tonight.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. And I think that the last thing that I would add is I think Luke Pavicic sort of extended his sort of lead in the goaltending net situation. I think he looked a lot better than Cole Brady that weekend. But Kayla, what's the lineup looking like tonight?
There are some changes to the lineup, with Eric Faith moving into the top line as the center, and the fourth line looks a little different with Michael Cameron as the left wing, Josh Nodler as center, and Ryan Sullivan on that right. Defense is staying the same with extra forward B Matt Koopman, and also Jerry Harding and Aaron Bollinger of the lineup. And then goaltender Luke Pavicic will be starting.
Absolutely. And Matt, who sort of stands out to you tonight?
A big player tonight is going to be Cal Kefuk. He is back on the top line with Eric Faith and Reed Webster. Coach Carvel has talked a lot about how Cal is very valuable to this team. He even dressed him in a Merrimack game when he was still dealing with some lingering injuries. But he's just a valuable part of the lineup. He has 7 points in 7 games, and I think he's going to be a huge factor tonight.
And these are two teams that have played each other really evenly matched over the last 10 games. UMass is 3-5-2 against BU, but they haven't won against BU since 2019. They're 0-4-1 in their last 5 games. The goal scoring has been down the middle over these last 10. It's been 35-35. Of course, all of that's sort of irrelevant now because Jay Pandolfo is the new head coach, and we don't know what BU is going to look like. So it should be a really interesting challenge for both BU and UMass. It's a bit more of a feeling out process. It's going to feel a bit more like the Denver and Union series than these Merrimack and Providence series have. But I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen there tonight. But with that in mind, let's get our game predictions out of the way. Kayla, how do you think this game's going to go?
I say UMass wins 3-2 in regulation. I think they're desperate for a win and that it will be a close game, but they'll come out with the win in the end.
I agree. I'm actually going to say 3-2 in overtime. UMass takes it. I don't see them losing 4 games in a row, even though they haven't beaten BU in a while. I think that they get that win tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to echo what Kayla said. They have a lot of desperation coming off of 3 straight losses at this point. I think we're going to win 5-3.
But that's all for the UMass pre-show. For myself, Colin McCarthy, Kayla Gregoire, and Matt Skillings, thanks so much for tuning in.